Welcome back. You may be wondering, what are we doing now? We're doing Boost Cinema. Completely different part of the map. It's also one of the courses I've already done stuff off of on my personal save off camera. Spoiler alert, those are kind of going to be the ones that I'm going to focus on getting all the stuff done here out of order. I'm going to kind of prioritize the ones I've already done stuff. Oh, what? I hope my battery doesn't die. This controller's never had to be charged before. It's still brand new. I've used it a lot so far. Love it. I want to buy another one from XL? Team XL, I believe that's what they're called. Or is it Team XR? I want to buy another one, but it costs too much to justify it right now. So sad. And I was not paying enough attention, and I got flump-lumped. But yeah, so those are kind of be the ones I've prioritized, though. I didn't realize how kind of all over the place my stuff had been. Like, I have like one panel in Airship Fortress, and that's it. Okay, that's not a high priority, but I have 3 panels and a P-Switch or 2 in Koopa Troopa Beach. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit higher priority to get done. I have a Peach Medallion, 2 question panels, and at least one, I believe, one P-Switch in Boost Cinema. Okay, yeah, that's next. I don't think Koopa Troopa Beach is going to be my next one, by the way. That's one of the reasons why I actually said... There's one other track that I feel like I have a significant amount of stuff in. I have 2 panels in it and at least 1 P-Switch. So that's going to be the next one, most likely, but I'm not going to say it yet. Yeah, this is the same session as the Whistle Stop stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm having fun. I missed having fun with this game while I was grinding crap. I want to play more. Well, I'm having fun. So yeah. Koopa Troopa Beach will be sometime soon, though. It won't be the next one. It'll probably be the one after. There's actually another track I didn't mention that I actually have a decent amount of stuff in. And again, all this stuff that I actually have a panel in this track too, technically. All that comes from just seeing it while I was trying to find the Yoshi Diners and costume grind. That's where that all comes from. So that's why I have all that stuff. Something new? I don't think I'd get something new here. No. Okay. I don't think I had Charge and Chuck on the other file, but I do here. So... Yeah, I already forgot, but we're at a good number of P-Switches. It's actually, I'm surprisingly high up already. By the time I'm done with, not this one, not with Boost Cinema, but by our next location, I'll probably have a quarter of them. Which is crazy to think about. Doing that in 4 race courses, but I kind of overstep boundaries in Mario Circuit. I know what my boundaries are today. Well, not today. With Boost Cinema, I know what my boundaries are, and I'm going to respect them. I love how I'm just rocking a Cheap Cheap Falls sticker. It's because you actually can't do the stickers and stuff on multiplayer, which is actually, again... Why can't you? Why can't you put on a sticker in multiplayer? Like, that's one of these design choices that with this game that baffle me. I've actually had conversations with my friend at work, and it's like we've had the conversation. Right now, I flat out do not like this game more than 8 Deluxe because of the little stuff. The big picture, I think this game is better. It's this game just failing on the little picture, the little things. Sorry, purple coin music. Caught me off guard. I've actually now that I know that this is actually being uploaded on the channel I played Galaxy on, it brought me deja vu. It brought me back flashbacks. So sorry. It really is just the little things that this game doesn't do. The little things that this game doesn't do that makes it hard to love. And by the way, it is important to do, like, I know like this so far just seems like a backwards version of Boo Cinema to Dandelion Depths, but something like Dandelion Depths to Cheep Cheep Falls is actually completely different than Cheep Cheep Falls to Dandelion Depths. It's actually not just reverse. So I will be doing all of them just in case. Also, I want Swoop! Gosh dang it, and maybe I'll get Swoop if someone uses the Kamek item. That's an air horn, not the Kamek item. If we get all the Peach Beach stuff done early when we do Peach Beach, then I'll show you all the grinding stuff. Oh, I used that Yoshi Diner. Yeah, by the time I got to the later stuff I was doing for costume grinding, I was like, you know what? I should ignore all the stuff. Like, when I was doing Lucky Block Ruins, I ignored all switches and stuff. I had already done a switch in Cheep Cheep Falls, but when I went to Cheep Cheep Falls for costume grinding, I actually ignored them all. And this is before I knew I'd be using this save for all that, just so that it would make it easier to see what there is, and so I could practice it properly. Like all the Boo Cinema stuff I did, actually, like the switch and like the medallion, I did that when trying to get the requirements to unlock mirror mode, which I have unlocked now. Yeah, Grant, I think I'm going to end the series with mirror mode. You're going to make it a convoluted unlock process. I'll end with it. Also, there's going to be DLC, so this series will not be complete. You know, every day I wake up and think to myself, should I make new Shadows of Valencia videos covering the DLC with Seth? And you know, when I eventually, because I plan on eventually doing a lot of them off camera. Oh wow, I sucked. Holy cow! I do plan on like doing all the Fire Emblem games with Seth eventually, as long as he's able to. And not all of them are gonna be on camera. Like 8, 9, and 10, I plan on doing on camera. But like when I redo Awakening, I don't plan on doing that on camera. I wouldn't do Shadows of Valencia on camera until like the DLC. That could be pretty fun though. All of a sudden just be like, hi, welcome to episode 19 of Shadows of Valencia. It's been 4+ years, but I'm back. Not with Josh or Brandon, but with Seth. I do fully expect to have to come back to this game in like a year and be like, hi, I'm making another episode. If only I actually looked at the episode counts. I don't know what episode I'm on. We're in the 20s. That's the crazy part. And like, I genuinely don't know what's happening with this series in the future. As I imagine I'm going to give it Final Fantasy VI's upload slot once that's done, but I don't know. And with my second channel being a failed experiment at this point, there's a good question of what do I do with all the stuff I wanted to put on the second channel that I wanted to Let's Play. Do I just... Because I don't like doing 7-day-a-week uploads, which I am right now. I don't know. It feels like too much for one channel, but also... I tried putting on different channels. Also, is this just Mario Circuit 1? Again, why can't I end Versus menu just play Mario Circuit 1? Why do I have to use specific routes to only get one Mario Circuit? Also, why Mario Circuit 1? I don't like Mario Circuit 1. It's so boring. I'd much rather 2 or 3. I actually like 2 and 3. I like Mario Circuit 3. Like, look at that mini-map. If this was like actually versus most selectable, it would definitely be 5 laps. Where I don't think the other SNES tracks would really need to be 5 laps. Did I lap people? I actually think I did. Nice. Why is Daisy always being the tough calm? Okay, this one is seen in Grand Prix. Oh, man. I love Dry Bones Burnout, but Jesus Christ, it's a hard track. It's one of my favorite tracks in this game. Speaking of tracks, Boost Cinema is my biggest disappointment. I love the theme, but it is one of the tracks that like feels too simple to me. The Leaf Cup in general is the hardest cup in my opinion. If Mario Kart World was this traditional, just normal ass Mario Kart, I bet you the special cup would be Cheap Cheap Falls, Dry Bones Burnout, Bowser's Castle, Rainbow Road. I think that's an incredible special cup. I think Acorn Heights would be would be Star Cup. I think Boo Cinema would be Flower Cup. I think something like Peach Stadium, Acorn Heights, those would both be Star Cup. Good. Already the makings of a good Star Cup. What else would be in the Star Cup? I don't know. Dandelion Depth to me gives Flower Cup vibes. I think Starview would actually be a Mushroom Cup track. I saw it online once with someone making their own, like, if it was a traditional Mario Kart list, and I was like, and they moved Whistle Stop out, and I was like, what are you doing? But actually though, I think if this was a traditional Mario Kart, the Mushroom Cup would be Mario Bros. Circuit, Crown City. Sorry, I'm blanking. Actually, I'd say remove Crown City because you have the 3-lap section version of Crown City, and let's be honest, that's what they would use if it was a normal Mario Kart. Not the Mushroom Cup, not the Shell Cup version, or the Some Route version. I can't. Some routes have a Peach Stadium to Crown City variant, I believe is the one I'm thinking of. They had used the section one. So Crown City's the one I'd get rid of there because you already have a section track with DK. I actually think that would make, just so you didn't have a section tracked back-to-back cups other than like Flower Cup, I actually think Crown City would probably be moved to Star Cup. So I think Starview would be the penultimate track in the Mushroom Cup. And Whistle Stop would be the second track. But Whistle Stop does actually work as a great introduction to rails still. And Starview is a great introduction to water. Okay, not great, but an introduction to water. Flower. Faraway Oasis. Dandelion Depths. Boo Cinema. Did I say Faraway Oasis? Boo Cinema. Just starting over. Boo Cinema. Dandelion Depths. Faraway Oasis. And Salty. Star Cup would be Lucky. I mean, Crush and Block Ruins. Acorn Heights. Crown City, quite honestly, just because of the 3-lap gimmick in Peach Stadium. Then I already said the special cup that I'd do. I think that's what this game would look like if it was a normal Mario Kart. If it was a normal Mario Kart, I think it would also have just a completely different retro selection. I think it would have less re-retros, because I think one of the reasons for the amount of re-retros is due to the open world gimmick and all that. The real question is, if it was an open world, would they still have the NPC characters? Because if Cow is in the game, you need one in the Moo Moo tracks, and everyone who says they would rather have Moo Moo Farms over Moo Moo Meadows clearly has not played Moo Moo Farms in a long time, because that map sucks. It sucks. It's a horrible course. I'm not paying attention to the road. I'm gonna have to switch controllers in between videos. So sad. Because that warning coming up twice means that this one's about kaput. It's about to die. I think I have another controller on my table. I don't know. I have a bunch down here. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I think this game would look very different if it weren't for the open world. Although I don't think the Nitros would. I don't think the Nitro tracks would look that different. Because you have character inspired ones, Mario Bros. Circuit, Starview. You have a Birdo inspired track in Salty. But also, like, Rainbow Road does not use the open world at all, so Rainbow Road would not have to be different. You got Mario Odyssey inspired ones with mostly Dandelion Deaths, but even Crown City. Oh wow, yeah, I have not seen this path yet. I love the acorns just dropping. This is one of my favorite tracks in this game as well. It is such a fun, energetic track. Also, the music's a banger. Fall and die. Thank you. Oh, I'm in first now. Something new? No, just B. I bet the B originally had to be unlocked on this map. Oh, jeez, Louises, that would have... It would have sucked. Because, like, thinking of, like, all the NPCs, because most likely, I imagine all... Because, again, one of the day one patch notes was more characters unlocked from the start. So, like, what? Something like B would have probably had... And Wiggler probably would have been about exclusive to this map to unlock. And that would have been a pain. Sidestepper would have been another one on the beach tracks. Just would have been painful. Painful, I tell you. Well, final one. 3 laps on Dabu Cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Okay. You know, I haven't heard the third lap version of this track yet. Music track. I'm excited to hear it. I just realized they actually have the projector light shining on the screen. That's so sick. Sick, I tell thee. Sick. Sorry, I just distracted by the fact that my controller battery's about to die. There's a peach coin right past that railing. I genuinely don't know where the question mark panels are, but I've apparently hit 2 of them. So they can't be that hard to find. Oh. See, this map doesn't have a lot of tech to learn, I don't feel like. I feel like something driving to Boo Cinema has to enter into there. Because otherwise they wouldn't have it. You can obviously be on that railing to the right there, but I don't know how you'd get there other than, I guess, jumping. Yeah. Not really. Oh my gosh, he appeared in a different place. Not really a lot of tech. No, not a lot of tech. I kind of did all the techie tech stuff here. I'll attempt to get on this railing in the starting area. You bonk. I wonder if that's a path in anything. I guess I won't get on that railing. Frick. No, I'm protesting. I'm protesting. I'm protesting. Yeah. I intentionally went to last place because I'm a gamer. Okay, my goal wasn't actually to catch up places, though. That's not what I wanted. But now I'm actually curious how many places I can catch up before the track ends. Oh, you stupid buzzkill, Lakitu. I'm protesting. I'm not even trying to go forward. Vampire Waluigi. Boot Castle. Shy Guy Bazaar. That's actually just a map. I was wondering how close you had to be. I think I did a good job. Yeah. I'm good at this game. I'm good. Very good.